Hi everyone, my name is Basma Sultan and I am a program lead at Sheridan Edge. Edge is where impact entrepreneurship thrives at Sheridan College. We are a vibrant community of people from all backgrounds and walks of life who believe entrepreneurship can make lasting change in society. We support changemakers as they explore entrepreneurial approaches to creating a more equitable and sustainable world. In collaboration with our partners, Edge provides new and growing ventures with mentorship, learning programs, and support to access funding. Edge is a gateway to Sheridan's innovation resources and offers physical and virtual communities where impact entrepreneurs can thrive. Entrepreneurship and the entrepreneurial mindset encompass much of the identified global competencies needed by future generations to meet the ongoing needs of life and work. Entrepreneurial thinking requires you to be innovative and creative when thinking of a solution to a problem or a need, applying critical thinking and problem solving to analyze who would benefit from the solution. In the process, you are learning about yourself and your capabilities, along with needed areas of growth that collaborating and communicating with others can respond to. The process equips you with the tools to adapt to diverse situations and become lifelong learners. These skills can be interdependent and leveraged in a variety of situations and across disciplines, such as issues that impact the society and the environment. The entrepreneurial mindset frees you from being dependent on a set of knowledge that is only suitable in one specific dimension and empowers you to transfer it into multiple dimensions and thrive in unexpected and unprecedented times. And with that, enter the entrepreneurial mindset. The entrepreneurial mindset is a set of skills that enables people to identify and make the most of opportunities, overcome and learn from setbacks, and succeed in a variety of settings. Research also shows that an entrepreneurial mindset is valued by employers, boosts educational attainment and performance, and is crucial for creating new businesses. You will notice in the definition that the idea of starting a business does not come up, but rather it comes as one of many potential outcomes of having an entrepreneurial mindset, along with how it is valued by employers. So let's talk more about what is involved in an entrepreneurial mindset and how you can acquire it. In the next few slides, we're going to look at 7 competencies that make up the entrepreneurial mindset and ways you can acquire them on your own. The 7 competencies are growth mindset, comfort with risk or the unknown, persistence, resourcefulness, creativity and innovation, failing forward, and flexibility and adaptability. In order to develop an entrepreneurial mindset, you need to believe that your skills and abilities can be improved on through hard work and perseverance. You have to recognize your potential to learn, and that learning is a lifelong journey. You have to be curious, try new things, be authentic with yourself and who you really are. Identify your strengths and how to make them even stronger, and your weaknesses and how to overcome them. Have a purpose. Pause and reflect on what energizes you. And throughout all of that, always remember that it's the journey and not the destination that matters. All of those will allow you to acquire a growth mindset. The new normal opened up the doors to a lot of unknowns. And for some people, that presents a huge challenge. Some of us, me included, like to have a plan with steps and timelines to achieve it. But with so much unknown, a lot of our routines and plans got thrown out the back door. The good news is, new normal or not, the only constant is change. So we were always living in the unknown, but many of us simply didn't realize it. To be more comfortable with the unknown, you need to step out of your comfort zone. You need to take initiative and try new things, part of the growth mindset that we just spoke about. And be okay if it doesn't go according to plan. Now, I'm not telling you to walk blindly into new things. It is important that you take calculated risks, meaning that you find a strategy behind what you want to do your research and gather enough information, surround yourself with people who mentor you in the process, and suddenly you will realize that the unknown becomes a lot more comfortable. Which takes us to our next competency, persistence. When you're comfortable with the unknown and have adapted a growth mindset that allows you to learn from your failures and grow, you need to be persistent in order to keep going. That comes with knowing your abilities and being confident and optimistic. The new normal will eventually be in the past. Have an optimistic view and focus on the future. Along the journey, you're going to need tools to help you. Your first resource is yourself. You need to be self-aware and able to identify what your special skills are. What are your superpowers? What level of knowledge do you have about the areas you're interested in? Do you make it a regular habit to stay on top of new information in that area? This knowledge doesn't only come through a specific course or program. It comes through the time you invest in growing your knowledge in that field, through books, videos, podcasts, conferences, and other events. Do you have mentors? Books and conferences are great to learn new things, but knowing people who can give you advice and direct you to navigate new things are priceless. And they help navigate the unknown, as we mentioned a few slides earlier. Finally, to be truly resourceful is to connect the earlier dots and utilize them to be successful. Being able to bring things and people together is kind of like finding a new solution to a problem. Creativity is often associated with the arts, and that association may be part of the reason many people think that they're not creative. Same goes for innovation, where sometimes being innovative is associated with being a specific type of person. The visionary, the rule breaker, the Steve Jobs and Elon Musks of the world. But both innovation and creativity are skills that anyone can acquire and enhance with practice. Think of it like training at the gym. You don't start with lifting 50 or 100 pounds. You start with smaller weights, and as your muscles get stronger, your ability to lift increases. Same goes here. You need to apply the growth mindset and start with thinking of those skills as things that you can learn and get better at. From there, start ideating without filtering. Make it a habit where you can dedicate time every day to think of solutions to problems or create new products through combining two existing products. Jot your thoughts down so you can later come back to them and evaluate them. And eventually, you want to execute a mini version of your idea to gather feedback and learn by making. You will never know if an idea is good or not till you and others get to use it. It will likely not be perfect in the first or second or even 10th version, but each version will be better than the one before it as you keep revising and enhancing every single time. And with taking risks comes failure, but there is a difference between failing and failing forward. When you fail forward, you're looking at failure as a well of opportunity. You're leveraging the mistakes that you've made, learning from them, and ultimately investing in yourself. And instead of being down and beating yourself up for failing, accept reality, identify where you went wrong, and understand why the mistakes that led you to failure happened. From there, bounce back and persist. And next time you fail, yell out to yourself, "Yes, I made a mistake." The new normal changed our routines, schedules, and how we work and study. Over time, we had to adapt to those changes. Our living, work, and education conditions had to become more flexible as they all merged into one space. But the side benefit is that it forced us to become more flexible and adaptable and find new ways to survive through it all. Being ready to change our plans and how we do things became the new normal. And we are only being able to push through by not giving up and focusing on the big picture and what the future has to hold. Emotional intelligence, or the ability to control and filter one's emotions in a constructive manner, allows for easier adaptation when facing new conditions. It puts you more in control of the conditions rather than having the conditions control you. Research supports the importance of an entrepreneurial mindset with its competencies to bulletproof your future. The future of work requires new skills and experiences, and you will need to be equipped with a broad suite of technical and soft skills, including skills in digital literacy, entrepreneurship, and social intelligence. As noted by the Brookfield Institute, the pace of change will increase the value of those who are able to take risks, manage uncertainty, and adjust rapidly. In other words, entrepreneurial skills will grow in importance, not just for startups, but for all Canadian firms. Successful entrepreneurs have many of the skills necessary for the future of work. Entrepreneurs score above average in terms of persuasion, leadership, identifying opportunities, and being more comfortable with uncertainty. And that's the end of this presentation. Wishing you the best as you apply the entrepreneurial mindset.